Good morning, Loyola family, and welcome to the June edition of LIS Campus Buzz. I'm Peter.
And I'm Daivik. Before we dive into everything that has made June meaningful and memorable, we begin today's session with a moment of silence, love, and remembrance.
This month, our Loyola family faced a heartbreaking loss, the passing of Tyra Rodriguez from Class 2 at our Albuquerque campus, along with her beloved mother. Tyra was a gentle, bright spirit, and while she may no longer walk our corridors, her memory will always shine in our hearts.
We send our deepest prayers and strength to her family and everyone who knew her and loved her. And as classmates, friends, and as part of one Loyola family, we want to say this out loud. We will miss her.
This loss reminded us of how precious life truly is, of the bonds we share and the kindness we owe one another every single day.
So, with that spirit of love, gratitude, and reflection, we look back on a month that helped us grow, not just as a student, but as people.
Here's to the moments that moved us, shaped us, and reminded us of the strength we find when we stand together.
This month, we celebrated feelings and moments that brought us closer to our roots, our leaders, and the people we love the most.
Eid al-Adha was one of those moments. We made sheep and lantern crafts, but more than that, we talked about what Eid really stands for. We spoke about sacrifice, family, and sharing what we have with others, a celebration that felt like a lesson in kindness.
Speaking of heartfelt wishes, our tiny hands sent out big love as we celebrated the birthday of our beloved Amir, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, with prayers, posters, and pure admiration. We honored our leader who inspires us with his vision and strength.
And then came one of our favorite celebrations, Father's Day. It was a celebration packed with emotions. We made handmade cards and photo frames, thinking about everything our dads do for us. There were smiles, hugs, and even a few tears, and a special assembly that reminded us that fathers may not always wear capes, but they're heroes all the same.
From celebrations rooted in our culture to those shaped by our family and love, June reminded us of all the things that connected us and make us feel as a whole.
At Loyola, we believe that education extends and reaches to the choices we make, the habits we build, and the values we live by.
In June, our students took on the role of thoughtful explorers during Sugar Detective Week, learning to decode food labels, examine sugar content, and make informed food choices. What began as a CBSC recommended campaign became a personal journey into health and self-awareness.
The Crunch and Munch activity added flavor to that journey. Students donned their aprons and created their own healthy sandwiches and learned how something as simple as preparing food can teach us teamwork, creativity, and hygiene. And to be honest, nothing beats learning when you get to eat it too.
Health isn't only about what we eat, it's about how we feel. During our yoga awareness session, students explored mindfulness, focus, and inner calm through guided breathing postures. They learned that wellness includes both mind and body, and calm moment can go a long way.
And because safety is a life skill, even our youngest learners were guided through a bus safety drill. Through clear instruction and hands-on practice, our KG students learned how to respond if they're ever left behind or in an uncertain situation, reminding us that preparedness can start early.
All these moments and events were small steps towards becoming self-aware and responsible individuals.
Responsibility isn't always taught. Sometimes it's about how we feel when we understand our role in the world.
Environment Day at Loyola was a call to awareness. Through creative assemblies, thoughtful speeches, and hands-on activities like upcycle art, leaf paintings, students explored the beauty and fragility of our natural world.
By role playing as elements of nature and designing messages for a greener future, learners reflected on their individual impact. Along with creating, they were committing.
From pledges to protect the environment to real discussions about sustainability, this day reminded us that being responsible citizen begins with small and consistent action.
Learning hits differently when you get to see, touch, and try it yourself. And that's exactly what our Math with Lamp activities gave us this month.
Some of us became sandwich designers using 2D shapes. Some made our own spike abacus and finally understood how numbers went from hundreds to tens to ones. It was hands on math, and suddenly everything just clicked.
Others explored real life transactions, learning how buying, selling, and money management all link back to the math we do in class. Some of us even turned Qatari prints into geometry and built a timeline of the rulers of Qatar. It was math, history, art, and life all rolled into one.
In science, our grade 6 learners built circuits from scratch, connecting wires, bulbs, and batteries. That one tiny glow of the bulb, it lit up our excitement tenfold.
At Loyola, we don't just learn concepts, we experience them, and that's what makes it unforgettable.
June was a month of voices, stories, and expressions, and students found themselves at the center of all of it.
During the LIS Toastmaster session, our educators took the stage under the theme Life is Beautiful. Their journeys reminded us how powerful words can be and how much wisdom we can gather when we pause to reflect.
The visit by the globally acclaimed Veena maestro, Miss Veena Shrivani, was another unforgettable highlight. She spent our time with our choir and music club, listening to us, playing for us, and reminding us that behind every graceful note is hours of practice and heart.
Our KG quarterly presentation was cuteness and confidence combined, from lively performances to charming recitations. Our youngest Loyola stars showed that even the smallest voice can shine on stage.
Grade 1 learners also explored the Qatar's rich heritage with the visit to the Qatar National Museum. They walked through time, culture, and history and came back with curious minds and wide eyes.
At Loyola, the partnership between school and home is at the heart of every learner's growth.
In June, we held focused parent orientation for grade 10 and 12, offering guidance for board exam preparation, mindset management, and academic planning. Students and parents walked away feeling more ready, more focused, and a little less anxious.
The parent-teacher meeting served as a platform for open dialogue, reflecting on progress and settling shared goals between educators and families.
Our Al Nasser campus also held its first Parent-Teacher Association meeting. They spoke about ideas, needs, and future plans, all in spirit of collaboration, a strong beginning to what we hope will be an ongoing partnership.
It's not just about winning, it's about showing up, giving your best, and growing with every challenge. But yes, some wins were absolutely worth celebrating.
The inter-campus chess tournament brought together grade 4 to 6 in a real test of strategy and mental focus. Every move was deliberate, every decision sharp.
And chess brilliance continued beyond the school too. Havika earned second place in under 8 girls category at CSL Rapid Chess Tournament. Calm, focused, strategic.
And from the courts, a smashing win for Mahat from grade 3E, who bagged first place in the under 9 boys category at the Qatar Open Badminton Tournament.
In the arts, Vaiga Sharath and Adwaita Praveen won third prize and consolation prize at the Color Carnival Arts competition. Their colors spoke louder than words.
At the ICC felicitation, our board toppers and carnival performers were recognized. A proud moment for all of us who believed in effort and excellence.
And let's cheer for Mrida Vijay Anand from 11B, who honored by the OTP at Tamil Sangha for academic brilliance in the Tamil board exam. Every achievement, every accolade, a moment of Loyola pride.
A huge milestone came with Loyola receiving the Diamond Award from Ministry of Higher Education, a recognition of how deeply we have embraced the My Values Define My Identity initiative. This honor reaffirms our vision of compassionate, rooted, and future-ready citizen.
Just before we wrapped up for the term, we have one final day to remember. Bagless Day. No backpacks, no notebooks, just us, our teachers, and a full day of discovering how learning lives beyond the pages.
We explored, played, created, and reflected through games, stories, puzzles, and conversations. It was a joyful reminder that some of the best lessons happen when we are simply present and curious.
June gave us so many memories to hold close, and now it's time for a well-earned break. Rest, laugh, recharge, and come back ready to shine.
Wishing every member of the Loyola family a safe, restful, and joyful holiday. We look forward to seeing you back in September. This is LIS Campus Buzz signing off for the term.